Okay, everyone, very important that when you move from the triangle setup to the finish, there's a reason it's designed to progress the way we've said it should progress, right? If at any point during this process you break the sequence, you're not going to get the solution or the result to your problem that you need. You're going to create another problem. What's the main problem in the triangle? And when I say problem, I mean, what's his main avenue of resistance? The main way that he's going to remove himself from the triangle is to put some pressure on my hips and then sit up. Now that's okay for me here because I still have a closed guard situation and I can monitor this arm to keep myself safe from punches, right? And in fact, if he wants to punch me, he's probably going to pull that arm free. Like we mentioned, that's one of the ways he's going to swim out of the triangle. If my hips are loose and not up, he's just going to swim the arm inside, right? So, okay. But if I want the triangle choke to be successful, and by successful I mean if I want to finish the choke and render my assailant unconscious or cause my partner to tap in training, if that kind of thing matters to you, which it shouldn't, but if it does, this is the way you're going to get it. So whether your goal is very superficial or whether your goal is survival on the street, which is the ultimate reason we train jiu-jitsu, how to be safe at all times and aware at all times, then you have to follow the process to get there. The main thing that he can use to undo your triangle is to sit up. So that means what do I have to do the whole time is keep him down. Everything about my commitment to the back of the neck and to biting the back of the neck with the leg is about keeping him down. So we know that once I get the arm across and I hold it in place, there's going to be a struggle because he's still against me. He's probably going to be aggressing forward, maybe trying to punch with his left hand and moving towards me and aggressing and bulldozing because that's his move in the first place. That's why we ended up here, right? So I'm already holding the head. And maybe he tries to sit up a couple times, but I just hang on the head. I hang on the head. And after he tries a couple times, it gets harder and harder. So that's the point at which I can open the guard safely. And look, I don't open the guard and then make this leg relaxed and move it over here and try and do some fancy whatever, right? I keep the leg where it is. I want all the pressure on his back. My main objective here is that he doesn't sit up. So when I hold the back of the neck, after I say that he's tired, and look, I can use the arm, of course, too. He doesn't have this arm to push with. He only has that hand to push with to sit up. So this makes it difficult for him. Now I can safely open the guard and walk myself back. And when I walk myself back, it just frees my pelvis. And when I put the leg up and turn, I don't need to be in a rush here, right? Because look, I've got both hand and leg covering him, but this is two items that are separated from each other. So the energy is spreading in different directions. What I really want to do is hold the shin with this hand so that it's all one solid lock, right? All one solid lock. That's what I want. So I have to make that transfer. I have to make that transfer for sure. But if I try to do this, right, and I hold the head and I walk back and I turn the leg and I bite, and now like I decide that I'm going to reach for my leg and then I move it so far away, he's out. He's out. So make sure you follow the process. Right, the hand on the back of the head, after I walk out, shouldn't be moved until the bite is there. Now the hand and the leg are holding him together, then I can bite. Now it's extremely difficult because remember, he's already tried several times at the beginning to sit up. I've already worn him down through the first layer. And the only thing left to do now is finish right here. Squeeze the knees together, pull the head, lift the hips all at the same time. Very easy for me to catch the triangle because I've worn him out throughout the process. Don't skip a step in your formula and then here's your equal sign and your solution comes out wrong because you missed an important integer in your equation. Follow the process and keep the person from sitting up the entire time. And that way you'll guarantee to finish the triangle properly. Make sense? Okay. We're good.